guys, welcome back to the Naio Nails channel, and today this is going to be a super quick, easy, like pink tie-dye effect nail. So I hope you enjoy and just keep watching. I'll see you in a minute. Bye! So to start, you're going to want to take Flower Girl and do 2 coats of this. Make sure to cure for 60 seconds in between each layer. Once you've done that, you're going to take a little layer of your blooming gel and just pop it on the top section of your nail. Next step, take a dotting tool and get Glastonbury Nights, which is this lovely purple shade, and you're going to want to do a circular motion on top of the blooming gel to create a large circle. Then take Spill It, which is a really bright pink, and just pop a dot of that in the centre. On top of that, you're going to use Sherbet Lemon and do a yellow dot. It's as easy as that. So you're just going to repeat that step now, and depending on how long your client's nails are, depends on how many of these you do. I think I go for 4 on this nail because it's really long, but if your client has a shorter nail, you can obviously just do 2. Once you've done that, take a long fine liner brush, and from the centre where the yellow dot is, you're just going to drag that out all the way through the other colours like so, and this will start to create a really cool tie-dye effect. You can do this with any colour, and you can do it also with as many colours as you like. I would quite like to recreate this with nudes. I think I might do that next, just for the autumn season, and I feel like you could really create like an abstract leaf effect as well with this, if you can see what I mean with the points. Once you've done that, cure it, and then if your client does have a long nail and you don't feel comfortable doing it all in one section, like me, I've just done it in 2 sections here, so now I'm going to do the last 2 at the bottom of this nail. So I'm literally just going to repeat the same steps that I did before, using this brush and just spreading out that colour, and then once you've done that, we will move on to the next section. Can we take a second for how pretty these colours look together, because I think they look stunning. Anyway, we're going to do a bit buffing now, so top coat, then buff the whole nail, and then we're going to take Serious Black and just pop some random little dots in between the design you just did. The reason we went in with the buffer block is because we're going to be adding some chrome in a second. So I'm going to teach you how to do those really cute viral stars, they're really dainty ones, without having to use a decal like gem kind of thing. Pop a dot with a dotting tool wherever you want it to be, and then use the finest brush you can find and literally just drag a little bit of the excess of this product out on the 4 points. If you want it to be a bigger star, you can add more diagonal points as well, but I just went with the 4 for this. You are going to see me shake relentlessly here because I wasn't breathing, but that is as simple as that. You can obviously leave them as a normal colour, but today we are going to chrome them. And it's in this moment, she knew, I made a mistake, so because we buffed it, we can just wipe that away and just redo it. Never panic, just, if it doesn't look 100%, always take it off and start again. I feel like I was shaking so much that my hand just jolted and the little point that I was trying to do started completely wonky and offside, but here we go, that's how they look now. Just flash cure them for about 30 to 40 seconds and then take your desired chrome pen. I've gone with this gorgeous pink shade. These are honestly so easy to use. I have been using them day in, day out recently. I just find that the lack of mess and the simplicity of it is just what I need in my life. The colour is absolutely stunning as well. I'm just going to dust off the excess and then just go in with another cure. And then we are using Snow White, and I'm going to add some little details into the centre of our tie-dye blobs here, and then also around the nail. I just felt like it needed a little brightening up, so you want to just go in and do some little dots around. It looks quite whimsical, quite fairy-like, which I am loving at the minute. Also, just on another note, if you would like to receive 10% off your next order, make sure to check out the description box where our website link is, and when you do purchase your next order, make sure before you check out to pop in the code styledbymeb10, and that will give you a lovely 10% discount. I'm still holding on to summer with this one. But yeah, that's the finished look. I was really pleased with it. It's super random, but really pretty. And I think it's a good filler nail for like a pink or purple set. So yeah. I really hope you enjoy that tutorial. Thank you for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.